Tonight, our I-Team is digging into the cold case files tonight and the murder of a Portland woman that's left a small town stunned. Even America's Most Wanted tried to crack this case, but there is still no sign of who shot Barbara Lee Tooley and her elderly mother 3 years ago.
KOIN Local 6 reporter Casey Montoya takes us inside the investigation.
That's all I want to know. Did they actually die, or did they actually just get shot?
Is this the voice of a killer? The mysterious 911 call came days after a Portland woman was shot dead. Her 88-year-old mother left fighting for life in a Douglas County home.
You don't know if the person has any vehicle.
The call, just one of many odd clues in the case, none of them leading investigators to a killer.
There's no reason. There's no reason why someone would want to shoot them.
It all began October 1st, 2009. 59-year-old Barbara Lee Tooley drove from Portland to Glendale, Oregon to spend her birthday with her elderly mother. That night, in Tooley's childhood home, gunshots ended the peace in this quiet, small town.
She said, Lee and Mom have been shot and Lee's dead. And of course, I mean, I couldn't believe it.
For detectives, the first clues came from a neighbor who saw a man walking down the street and into the home around 6 that evening.
She was looking out her window and she saw a creepy guy walking down the road. So just from the way he was walking, he looked strange enough that it scared her.
Moments later, 5 gunshots.
He shot at Lee once and that killed her. And then he shot at Mom 4 times.
Nothing was taken from the home. There was no sexual assault. For detectives, their first mystery was motive.
Could this be random? You bet. It could be somebody coming up or down I-5. It's a parallel road with I-5. Some of the case facts that we know would suggest that the Tooleys were not actually targets, but until this is solved, it's hard to say what really happened.
With Tooley dead and no promising leads, detectives turned to the only living witness to the crime, 88-year-old Helen Long. She survived the attack but never fully recovered.
The side of her head is dented in, her skull, where they think she was probably hit with the butt of the gun.
Long was too injured to help identify her daughter's killer. Another door for detectives closed. Then,
Douglas County Communications,
came that odd call to 911.
I just wanted to see if you can give me some information about that manhunt.
okay, they haven't made any arrests at this time.
You don't know if the person has any vehicle, driving a vehicle, or anything like that.
Though strange and suspicious, in the end, the call yielded no leads. 3 years have passed and tips have stopped coming in. The case officially cold.
It's another turn in a very sad and strange case that needs to be solved tonight.
America's Most Wanted picked up the case this year, hoping to shake new clues out of old leads. Among them, a vehicle seen leaving the murder scene. Detectives say it's likely related to the crime. Witnesses offered a description of the suspect, but say this sketch released by detectives isn't accurate. Meantime, Barbara Lee Tooley's family still lives in shock, knowing an end to their pain depends on someone out there willing to put an end to the silence.
If you happen to be in that area on that day or that night, did you see something? Did you see a vehicle like that driving crazy, getting on the freeway, trying to get out of town?
The reward for information leading to an arrest in the case is up to $22,500. The vehicle seen leaving the scene is described as a black older model Toyota 4Runner or a small black pickup truck with a canopy. Witnesses describe the suspect as a white man, average height with a thin build, and a well-developed dark-colored beard, which they say could have been fake. If you have any information that could help, call the Douglas County Tip Line. Reporting for you, Casey Montoya, KOIN Local 6.